What's up, everybody? It's YadaCoin show time. I'm your host, Matt Vogel. I'm the founder and developer, the inventor of YadaCoin, and we have some really exciting stuff going on that you are going to want to know about. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, we're gonna do our daily check on the market. Let me go ahead and switch over here. All right. So let's get some more chill music going on here. Okay. So, what's going on with YadaCoin? We have $92 in volume. I think most of those are in cells. Network hash rate is 788 kilohashes. Oh, it looks like Yada Miners has dethroned my pool, YadaCoin.io, by 1,000 hashes per second, by 1 kilohash. Not bad. So it looks like I'm still ahead on the overall block distribution. Okay. So we have non-KYC on the board there. Looking good. Let's check out their thing here. Their graph chart. Looks like we're in somewhat of a downward trend here, I guess, from shooting up a few days ago. Pretty much a sideways pattern, really. Let's look at the DEX. Go ahead and refresh this. Alright, so it looks like about, well, it's tough to say. It doesn't say the actual volume, I don't think. Let's look on CoinMarketCap. Oh, yeah, it's 0. Maybe that's what, yeah, okay, anyway. Alright, so no action on the DEX. No worries. Let's look here. Oh yeah, let's look at our challenge, our coin challenge. See if anybody has stolen my coins yet. Yeah, still at $1,000 value. So, or sorry, still at yeah, the balance still has the coins in it. So good to go. Nobody's hacked it. Starting to think that maybe we have something. I know we have something, but this really just does demonstrate it quite plainly. I mean, I gave everybody the private key. the seed phrase and, said, have at it. And nobody has stolen it. And how long has it been? Over 24 hours, 31 hours. So, coming up on a day and a half. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I think a lot of people could really get a good use out of this technology. Alright, let's check out some crypto hack news. Gnosis chain warns of validator penalty post balancer hack recovery. Wow, that's a lot of words. Gnosis balancer hack funds recovered after hard fork. Gnosis balancer hack funds recovered after hard fork. All right, let's look at this. This looks like breaking news. Gnosis balancer hack recovery. Gnosis balancer hack recovery secures 116 million in stolen assets, with the hard fork removing hacker control and restoring funds to users. So there's a lot of people that should be angry about this then, right? Not me, but there's a lot of purists out there that think that the crooks should be able to just walk away with the money when the developers can do something about it. It's totally in their control. Gnosis has taken strong action to recover funds stolen during a November balancer exploit. Hackers stole 116 million in digital assets. On Monday, Gnosis executed a hard fork that removed hackers' control over the stolen funds. The Gnosis balancer hack shows how blockchain teams can respond quickly to attacks. It also highlights the importance of security in decentralized finance platforms. Exactly. And good for them. I applaud this because, we need to be able to show that, there are certain situations where you can get your money back, or, we can do things to save your money. Which I think is a good thing. So what happened in the balancer hack? In November, hackers exploited a vulnerability in balancer-related smart contracts. They drained a large amount of digital assets linked to Gnosis. The attack shook the DeFi community and reminded users of the risk of complex protocols. After the breach, Gnosis and Balancer immediately reviewed the situation. They explored ways to recover the funds while keeping the community informed. Hard fork as a solution. On Monday, Gnosis carried out a hard fork to reclaim the stolen assets. The hard fork changed the blockchain state to block the hackers' access. This solution allowed Gnosis to secure the funds quickly. While hard forks sometimes spark debate, this action received support because it protected users' money. Yeah, that makes sense. Gnosis planned the process carefully to reduce disruptions and ensure safety. What's up, Scaper? How you doing? You remember when ZegX had a hack back in, a year or two ago? Looks like this is kind of the same situation. They did like a fork to resolve the issue. Nice. How's vacation treating you? Excellent. You know, that's actually the best. Just being well rested is so underrated. Whew. Implications for DeFi. So, what's next for Gnosis? Gnosis now focus on returning the recovered funds to affected users. The team promises clear updates during the process. Both Gnosis and Balancer plan to review their security systems and prevent similar attacks in the future. The Gnosis Balancer hack serves as a reminder that DeFi innovation must go hand in hand with strong security. As protocols continue to grow, projects that act quickly and transparently will likely earn the trust of their users. I think it's the projects that use our key rotation algorithm that are actually going to do the best. Okay, I'm trying not to be smug about it, but for real though, I mean, it's like talking straight to us, you know what I mean? It's like all we did is focus on security. Security is our innovation for DeFi. So it's like, you know, just use our smart contracts in your smart contract, your protocol, whatever, and then we can work together and keep your stuff secure while you can focus on, you know, your cool stuff. I think that's a pretty good value add. You know, maybe we could be like this baseline security for folks. Oh, looks like we got a new person in here. Savrinox. How's it going, Savrinox? How's it going, Chemical Soldier? Looks like we're all in there just before the holidays. Low key, I actually have a cheesecake in the oven right now. Taking a steam bath. Oh man, the only time I've ever been jealous of a cheesecake. Oh man, crypto users get wrecked and how you can stay safe. Security continues to be a major pain point for crypto. Experts discuss how, yeah, but they're not serious about it because no one's A, searching for this, because if they were, we'd get more hits. And B, there would just be more talk about what we do. You know, but it's all about your rewards and your yields and, you know, your APYs and all that stuff. We just need to keep going. Just need to keep getting the word out so that you know, they can hear about us and contact us. Okay, so security remains work in progress for crypto, and that may be putting it mildly. You know, I need to put out a press release. I need to get a hold of these people. Who is this? Unchained Crypto? I need to get a hold of Laura Shin. She's writing about crypto projects. December 23rd. Listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Okay, security remains a work in progress, and I may be putting it mildly. This year, Bybit was hacked for $1.5 billion, the largest exploit ever, crypto or otherwise. In this Unchained episode, Security Alliance members explain how crypto exploits have evolved, why smart contracts are no longer the primary vulnerability, and why a security plan alone may not be enough. They take us inside how North Koreans are getting jobs at crypto and tech companies and how they operate. I think we've talked about this already on previous casts. Plus, best practices for individuals that intend to hold their assets for the long term. Us! 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 No one else for that specific use case, for the long term hold. You might consider using other wallets for, moving money around in certain ways. We may not be integrated with as many chains. In fact, I know we're not. So you may want to do that. That could catch on. The hodl whores. It's giving the Sisterhood of Perpetual Indulgence. I think that's what it's called. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Yeah. So this would be the crypto. Ah, man. Crypto. Total whores. Man, we could do something with that. If it was done in sort of a cheeky way, I think that it could go over. Might not go over in certain circles, but in the more, free-spirited groups, that might do pretty well. All right. Anyway, so right off the top. Yeah, and into the gutter. All right. Plus, best practices for individuals that intend. Oh yeah, yeah. So that's us, right? Test transactions and 2FA based on authenticator actions may not be ideal. What? What? No way. It's almost like people switch phone numbers sometimes, and sometimes people get different phones. And it's almost like sometimes people's authenticator apps get hacked. Anyway. Same with their email. I mean, come on, people. When are you going to start taking this seriously? Is this a freaking game to you? Huh? Huh? I'm over here just trying to make clips. I don't know how they're going to turn out. I'm probably going to get a story written. It's going to be like, small blockchain project owner has meltdown live on stream. Live on Twitch. Are they like just show me going, just freaking out. Whatever gets us the PR, I'm cool with that. Who's Savrinox? Are you from the Discord? Are you from our Discord community? Or are you just are you an individual from here in the Twitch channel? It's weird because we have myself, we have Chemical Soldier, we have Scaper, and we have Savrinox 26, and it says we only have 2 viewers. Does this thing not know how to count? Two watching on YouTube, or as YouTube, I mean, as I like to call it, YouTube. It sounds more Australian. And fancy, for that matter. Okay. In 2025, that's this year, criminals took 3.4 billion in crypto. Oh my god. Wow, North Korea's record-breaking year for crypto theft. They almost make it sound like a freaking achievement, like they just ran a marathon and set a record. Go North Korea, you stole the most! Yeah. That's some good thievery. You guys are killing it at being assholes. But you know what? North Korea inadvertently is improving security and driving security awareness. Account created. Oh, we got forensics going on. Hey, if they created it on December 17th and they followed us the next day, then you know what? I think they created that account just to follow us. And I think that's really cool. You freaking dox them. I'm like, Chemical Soldier, stop! You can't dox all of our new viewers. His name is Johnny Harris. He lives in Boise, Idaho. No! Quit it! Let me just open a peer-to-peer connection, and I got him. Now it says that Chemical Soldier is not in Twitch, yet he's chatting. Oh no. Chatting beyond the after chat. Oh yeah, now Chemical Soldier is just showing off. He now knows how to ghost the chat, but still chat. He does this, he's stealthing the chat. Are we cooked, chat? Nah, I'm running VPN. Oh no. Probably several layers. Probably a whole proxy chain. Just to ensure that you circle the globe before so all your messages circle the globe before they hit our chat. They're more well-traveled, every single one of them, than any man that has ever lived. I pay for it. I can be anywhere I want to be with a click. It reminds me of the Continental Breakfast skit from Key and Peele. He's like, oh, the donut, clearly from Brussels. Oh, let's take a trip over to the European country. And he's like eating something that he thinks is from Europe or something. And then he like grabs a spork and he's like, what will you think of next, Germany? Anyway. Shit. It's one of my favorite skits, actually. It's called Continental Breakfast by Key and Peele. VPN is mostly for P2P downloads. Plex server. What's a Plex server? Is that something I should know already? I've heard it so many times, I've just never screwed with it. Plex, oh shit, now I'm gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, Plex, media, oh, media server. Okay. I see. So is this like Winamp on crack? Self-hosted Netflix. Oh, so it like streams it. I see. And so it probably has like some kind of abstraction layer that allows for like integration with a bunch of different media players, things like that. I imagine that's the architecture at hand here. Hey, I was fidgeting with a bottle cap. Where the fuck did it go? I can't do this without a fidget toy. There we go. Plex server. Rated PG-13. Yep, run the server on a PC with all of your legal quote-unquote movies, and then it will stream to any smart device that can run the Plex app. Oh. Okay. So I imagine there's some kind of Plex app that you can run on your TV. Plex begins crackdown on free remote oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Plex starts paywalling remote streaming to TVs beginning with its Roku app. Sounds like someone sold out. Say it ain't so. Yep, you cannot stream to all your friends for free anymore. Oh, you used to be able to do that? That's pretty wild. So you used to be like your own. So you could be like your own, like literally your own Netflix, and for a while there you could be Netflix for your friends and family. Damn, I didn't know about that. I do think it's kind of weird how, you know, movies from 30 years ago still cost $15.99 to buy, or however much. And yet, when it comes to, you know, these large companies farming all the data they need for AI, which they use to, you know, come up with answers to questions for their users, the people that they got the data from don't seem to get any money for that. I find that to be hypocritical. Let's look at Groundhog Day, one of my favorite movies. So I want to watch Groundhog Day. Let's see how much it is. Oh, I gotta sign in to get a quote. Unbelievable. I'll look on my phone. Yeah, I gotta get re-hipped to all this fancy media gadgetry. Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day. All right, buy or rent. Yeah. So if I want to rent the movie, it's $4, right? And you get to rent it for 48 hours. Like, who made that rule? You can't give it to them for a week? You can't rent it for a month? I mean, who cares? Why does it have to be blockbuster time, you know, timeouts or whatever, timings? Why does it have to be blockbuster? You know what I mean? Like 48 hours. You're not taking the movie and, you know, taking it home like you used to and then bringing it back. It doesn't need to be back in 3 days. Or in this case, even shorter, 48 days. Why do you need to, why do they only need to give it to you for 48 hours, for only 2 days? What's the point of that? Who decided that? And if you want to buy the movie, it's $14.99, but apparently it's $6.99 on special right now. So I can either get it for 48 hours and I have to start the movie within 30 days and finish it within 48 hours after the first playback, or I can buy it and own it for $7. See how that pricing is just stupid? I can't handle this stuff. Like, what is that? $4 to have it for 48 hours. That's so stupid. Anyway. It makes 0 sense. And then you buy it for $7. And you don't even own it. That's the other thing. You don't own the movie. You can't play it offline. It's like self-custody. It really is. It boils down to custody. It's like, not your movie, not your movie, not your keys, not your crypto. You know, you don't have access to it if you're not online. I don't know. I'm always about having movies offline. I just think that that's the way to do it. Even though I don't actually do it now, but my moral position is that if you own a movie, you should have the movie stored offline. You should be able to watch it without internet. Call me old-fashioned here. Okay? The Super Bowl commercial with Bill Murray doing Groundhog Day for a Jeep commercial. Yeah. I don't remember that Super Bowl commercial. Groundhog Day is one of those, like, well, it's a Harold Ramis movie, and that guy's really smart. Because they had, like, all these people, you know, tying it into Buddhism and, you have to keep coming back into this life if you don't do it right, or you do something, I don't know. Anyway, it's very deep. It's not just a movie about Groundhog Day. Let's just say. If I'm buying something, I want full ownership. Exactly. Like, do we freaking own anything anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we own anything anymore? You know, unless it's like a physical product. Everything is a damn SaaS product. It's like, okay, you want to use this thing that you're going to use one time. And then, especially all these AI things, like, okay, I need to make one movie once. So, okay, now I have to sign up for this monthly thing. Okay, so I have to spend like $30, right, to sign up. And then I'm doing like this monthly thing, and I don't want to do that. And they always push for the yearly price. So it's always like $10 more per month for the monthly. And they auto-select yearly. I've gotten severely screwed by that a couple times. It was like auto-selected the annual, and then it said like $39.99 a month or something, but it said like in this fine print it said annually. I felt so fucking ripped off by that. I think I got a refund once, but anyway, yeah. Yeah, you have to buy the hard copy of stuff. I will say I don't practice what I preach on that. I do pay for streaming on YouTube anyway. YouTube Premium. But yeah, there really is no but. That's pretty much just, yeah, I need to think about other options there. We'll see. How about renting features on your car? Oh, yeah, I don't know. The only thing that YouTube Premium has is that they just have a ton of variety. Like these really obscure mixes, they're just there. They just have them. They're like really hard to find usually, and YouTube just seems to have them. Like just random mix from like 2005 in some club in Europe or something, just some super random thing like that. But I'm sure you can find it on some website with some peer-to-peer download stuff. Ooh. Okay. Anywho, let's see here. Well, folks continue to sell YadaCoin. No data. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got ourselves a nice little average of $30-something a day. I'm thinking about seeing which exchanges would want to list Yada wrapped assets. I'm wondering if they would be down to use the hardware wallet for withdrawals. So if they could use the hardware wallet, if they're okay with that, then you know, that would be quite secure. You know, if they were to use our hardware wallet and they had a hack, someone got into their system, they would not be able to execute a withdrawal. So the keys, they would need an additional key in that case. In all the, you know, attacks that I've seen, they gain access and then they just have carte blanche to all the private keys that are stored there. So yeah, we could definitely help them out there. But I think that we need to talk to more projects, more exchanges, things like that, for sure. Because I mean, this is getting kind of nuts how many hacks there are. No one's taken my $1,000. You'd think that they would at least attack the bridge. They didn't attack the bridge. They didn't attack... Well, I mean, I guess we're not sure if they have or not, but they haven't taken the coins that are in our smart contract. So let's look here. Smart contract, YUSDT address. Let's see if anybody's taken the coins yet. Oh, I guess select the contract or the token. Oh, 2 hodlers. Nope, still there. Everything's still there, even though I gave out my private key and my seed phrase on LinkedIn, on X, on Discord, and on Telegram. That is around 5,000 people. So someone had to have tried it. I know a couple people that are close to the project on Discord have already tried it. So it cannot be done. How do you guys suggest we reach out to people? That's a good question. We need to generate some leads. We need to generate some leads up in here. I need some people to cold call. Be like, hello, my name is Matt. I'm with YadaCoin. Do you have security issues? Oh man. I gotta figure out how to do this opening line. Hey, is this John? Hey, John. Hey, John. Yeah, it's Matt. How are you? That's what Jordan Belfort says. Befuddled quickly. And then you're like, yeah, so hey, quick question. You want to, I wonder if you can help me for a second. Help me out for a second. apparently I'm getting a call. And they know I'm on live stream. Hello?
What the hell?
I'm on live.
I didn't mean to call you. I meant to call my sister.
Can you guys hear this? I feel like my mom just brought down cookies and Kool-Aid. She's like, hey. And then I'm like, Mom! Anyway.
Gotta go.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Loud and clear. Shoot. How about renting features on your car? Yeah, you can rent features on your car. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad the audio is good. Oh, you know what? I think my cheesecake might be more or less ready to come out. But yeah, we need to get more leads. We need more people to talk to. It's too bad that, well, what am I talking about? It's too bad. We're just kind of in a holding pattern because it's Christmas. That's what I'm saying. It's not that it's too bad it's Christmas. It's just, you know, we can't do anything right now because it's Christmas, you know? I mean, we finally have like our use case demonstrated. We have all the funds transferred to the right places and things like that. And we have the keys shared and we have money deposited, all that jazz. And then now, you know, it's Christmas and the New Year's. But I also thought that maybe people would have like extra time to, you know, review it and check it out. But, you know, these 3 days, you know, 23rd, 24th, 25th, people are going to be very busy, you know, baking things like a cheesecake, for example. How about interview with Red Panda or Rabid? Yeah, I would like to do a Rabid show. We'll see how it goes. Geek of all trades. I know Son of a Tech is not doable since I'm blocked on Twitter. Oh man, he has so many more followers than me, and he blocked me. I actually feel kind of honored. It's funny as hell. I'm like, no, Son of a Tech. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I mean, you have like how many followers? Let's look. Son of a bitch. I mean tech, sorry. Okay. Wait, did he unblock me? I'm over here talking shit. Oh yeah, no, he still blocked me. Actually, I'm gonna... No, it won't show that I'm blocked on this one because I'm not signed in. Interesting. Actually, I can show it. We'll just do open up the scanner. Son of a Tech has blocked you. Why, bro? Why? Why you do that? And he's got 31,000 followers. It's like, isn't that punching down? Our little old project You're just gonna hate on us like that? All we were trying to do is protect our users. Out loud. I know. Maybe I should, maybe we should do like a octagon battle for the views. Yeah, one of his posts, yeah, he's talking about, so what you do for a living. So my HP printer, I work in IT. Oh, okay, so my HP. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, let's just say Son of a Tech doesn't like it when you hard fork to save people's money from thieves. In my opinion, that's what I think happened. I guess we gotta cover ourselves legally, but that's what seems to have happened from my perspective. That may not actually be why he blocked me. He may have blocked me because he doesn't like the word yada, because yada is Yiddish. Getting headlong into dangerous territory here, but let's look. Yada etymology. Yeah, there we go. If I could fucking spell. That was actually really pathetic. Alright, anyway, here we go. Yada or yada has two main origins as an English colloquialism from yatter, meaning blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, Cyberhouse Lord is in the house. I don't know. Maybe Son of a Tech is a beast. You know what I mean? Maybe that would happen. Watch, he's like 6'8" in his computer chair. Shit. Okay, anyway, popularized by Seinfeld, with roots in 19th century chatter as a Hebrew word meaning deep to know. I'm actually learning more about the word yada as we speak right now. Implying experience, relationship, and intimate understanding, especially of God. Whoa. Is that what everyone thinks when they hear the word yada? Shit. I should be like, why are you guys laughing at the word yada? It means, that's what yada means, bro. So it's to know. Word meaning deep to know. Yada. So is it like a, let's see. So would you say like, I have a deep yada? Wait. To know. Knowing God through lived experience. So what, you say I yada God? Like, I'm not understanding how this is. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. Like, yada is like just chatter to me. It's like yada, yada, yada. You know, you're just saying things. You know, that's kind of where I was coming from with it. Yada, yada. Oh, man. Huh. Jobs coming through all of a sudden. Anywho. All these remote work jobs have just dried the hell up. But maybe things will turn around. Oh, never mind. It's from frickin' Indeed. That's the biggest scam site in the whole fucking world. If you get an email from Indeed that says, you know, remote engineer or whatever, and it's like, you know, $150,000, $200,000 a year, it's like they're just trying to click farm or something. They're just trying to farm engagement. That job either doesn't exist or it's gonna have like 15,000 applicants, and then they're gonna choose somebody from their H-1B options. Anyway, let's not go there. Okay, my cheesecake is actually gonna get overdone, so I gotta wrap this stream up. Does anybody want to do a actually just drop your you don't have to do it in the chat, but drop your address in the chat in the next 10 minutes. Go ahead and drop your address in the chat in the next 10 minutes, and that can be not a native YadaCoin address or a Binance Smart Chain address, and I will airdrop you some YadaCoins. You know the drill. Drop your address either in the chat right now in the next 30 seconds or so, or send your address in the next 10 minutes or so, either on X, YouTube, Discord, Telegram, or Twitch. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are having fun with your families. Gonna have good food, all that jazz. Keep it light. No politics, remember. All right, cheers everybody.